Welcome to Work Period 4 for ADR FY25. First, if you're a peer reviewer, your work in this period is to look at posts that chairs made for their Work Period 3 discussions. Remember, to find those, go to the main menu on the left side of the screen, click the third button down to go to Modules, and then scroll down till you find Module 3, and you can see the discussion threads for CTE appear first, Transfer second, and then down below them, Adult Ed. Remember to go into each thread, read what the chair has posted, and make a reply with feedback to that post. For program chairs, there's two things for you to accomplish during this work period. The first is to go back to your Work Period 2 posts and look at the feedback that your peer reviewer has given you. Remember that you are to copy the language that you decide to make updates on for your answer and make a reply to your peer reviewer. This will serve as the current final language that ADR leadership will review in the next work period. The second thing that chairs need to do in this work period is to answer the discussion threads for Work Period 4. Most of these are data-driven sections, but some of them have questions where you'll need to discuss and plan with colleagues in your program. The most important document for this work period you will find near the bottom of this page in the Work Period 4 instructions, and it's called the ECA report. This is the enrollment efficiency and cost revenue analysis that's been completed by the college. When you go into the ECA report, you will find information like the ranking of your program for how much it's generating revenue or costing the college compared to other programs. You will find a breakdown of costs, a breakdown of revenue for your program, and then you will also find things like enrollment efficiency, looking at how many students on average your program has per section taught. Particularly, what sections will this be needed for in your ADR report? For the CTE programs, the report uses the ECA file for section 2.2. For transfer and for adult ed, both of those reports use the ECA file for section 2.1. You will also see that when you go into a discussion thread and read through the instructions, the ECA report is linked within those instructions as well. At the bottom of this page, you have the section list to be working on this work period, broken up by program type, CTE, transfer, and adult ed. And you will see for CTE, a number of the sections have been read out. As I've gotten into the sections a bit more granularly, I found that the ones in red would be better in the next work period or the last work period. So for this work period, CTE, you will only find discussion threads for the sections that have not been read out here. One last thing is, if you are making data requests to IEPR, please use the data request tool that's linked in the instructions for this work period down below this video. If you've already made data requests and you're waiting on those data to answer sections from Work Period 3 or for Work Period 4, please let myself and Liliana know so that we can adjust accordingly, and also please let your peer reviewer know so that they're not going in and looking for a discussion post that you haven't been able to make yet because you haven't gotten the data that you needed. As always, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask any questions. I'm always here and available to help, as are Liliana and Melissa.